Sugar Cookie, it's me, Mrs. Claus, and I am just holly jolly excited to share with you this brand new children's book, Mrs. Claus Saves Christmas Day. It's all about the time that I saved Christmas Day when Santa was sick. So grab your favorite blanket and get snuggled up and cuddle up, and let's read this story together, shall we? Mrs. Claus Saves Christmas Day, written by Rachel McDaniel and illustrated by Kelsey Marshalsey. 'Twas the night before Christmas and someone was sick. Wouldn't you know it, that someone was Saint Nick? The sleigh was filled and the reindeer were ready to go. All that was missing was Santa to sit down and say, "Ho, ho, ho." Mrs. Claus looked around and found him in bed. "Santa's too sick to fly," the doctor's note read. "What shall we do?" Mrs. Claus started to worry. Santa grabbed her hand and said, "I believe in you, now hurry." With a twinkle in her eye and her heart full of joy, Mrs. Claus left to save Christmas for each girl and each boy. Away she flew with the reindeer and sleigh, but go down a dirty chimney? Not happening, no way. It was time for the first house. Mrs. Claus knew what to do. She rounded up toys for 612 2nd Avenue. The chimney was covered with soot and with yuck. "My dress will be ruined. I'll surely get stuck." She thought for a moment and reached into her pocket. What she pulled out was a magical locket. It was small, bright, and round, all covered in gold. Inside was the greatest secret that's ever been told. Her blue eyes lit up. She had heard this before, but now she understood clearly. Love opens every door. She found the front door. Her heart filled up with love. It opened before her with a golden glow from above. Ever so gently she placed the toys under the tree. She ate all the cookies and looked for some sweet tea. A little girl awakened and crept down the stairs to try and see Santa.
"Oh, I hope he's still there."
That wasn't Saint Nick. Was she in a dream? Mrs. Claus turned around and said, "Shh, now please don't scream. I'm here to do what Santa can't do. He's in bed, sick with the flu. Now come give me a hug and then back to bed with you." House after house, door after door, she set a world record. And if you ask her, she could have done more. Back at the North Pole with 8 tired reindeer and an empty sleigh, she came home to Santa and the elves cheering, "You saved Christmas Day!" The end. That was so much fun. I hope you enjoyed this book as much as I enjoyed driving Santa's sleigh on Christmas Eve and delivering all those presents. If you enjoyed this book, make sure that you write in the comments below what your favorite part was. And I wanted to let you know that it will be available for purchase very soon, and you'll want to join my email list so that way you can stay up to date on when it goes live on Amazon as well as my website. And when you join the email list, you get a free downloadable coloring sheet from Mrs. Claus Saves Christmas Day. Merry Christmas!